Why are you afraid to tell people no? Really, seriously. Why are you afraid to tell people no? I'm a living witness that no is the door opener for the yes that you want in life. But you got to be willing to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to give you 3 ways to do it. And the third one is definitely going to make you thrive. Let's talk about it right here on In the Mix. You know, you're the best thing since sliced bread until you tell people no. And that's fine. That's fine. You have to get to a particular place where you have strengthened your no muscle, where you flexed your no muscle. In order to flex your no muscle, you're really going to have to develop the courage to be disliked. See, we always talk about dealing with people from a place of a level of kindness and warmth and love and energy. And we should do that. Don't get me wrong. We should do that. But nobody really talks about the skill of being disliked because nobody wants to be disliked. Look at your social media, the like buttons on Facebook, on Instagram, on many of the other social networks, the love button on YouTube, the like button, the love button, whatever it is. Everybody wants to be liked. And most people trade their authenticity for approval because they want to be people pleasers. It's okay to not be liked. It really is. It's what the late great Kobe Bryant said. You got to love the hate, right? Fall in love with it because people have not developed the courage to be disliked. They shrink to fit into small, infinitesimal, tiny places. They silence their truth to keep the peace. Here's what they do. They dim their light so they don't feel too bright in the midst of darkness. But success requires disappointing people. Success requires not disappointing yourself. Success moves you into a place to where you have to learn to be okay with being misunderstood. Your freedom is in not needing everyone to like you. And for most people, they placate. For most people, they become pushovers because they have to have everybody liking them. You've got to develop and adopt the courage to be disliked. You have to. That's why we're talking about putting the no in November. Talking about building healthy boundaries. That's what it's about. November is spelled with no for a particular reason. No is not November is not spelled with no for no particular reason. It's a particular reason. And first and foremost, because I've already given you probably about 10, 12 different things already, but let's delineate it. Number one, you got to refuse to be a doormat. You have to refuse to be a doormat. You have to refuse to be a people pleaser. Stop letting people walk all over you. You're the best thing since sliced bread until you tell people no. That's fine. Be the worst thing in their eyes because you said no. No is a new opportunity. No is on backwards. I'm going to still keep on keeping on. I'm still keep on pushing. I'm still keep on pressing. I'm still keep moving forward by any means necessary, but not at the expense of being walked on by people. Well, you're not being nice. You're right. I'm being kind. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a kind guy. Let me say that twice because it's also nice. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a kind guy. And I'm the kind of guy who's going to put his foot down, who's going to put the no in November. And matter of fact, not just in November, and every single day of the month, of any month, because I'm not going to be a doormat. You see, here's the thing. You got to imbibe that. Sometimes you got to look at yourself in the mirror. You got to speak life into your life. You have to affirm yourself. You have to affirm it. You have to confirm it. You have to rehearse it until you become it. Let me say it again. You have to affirm it. You have to confirm it. You have to rehearse it until you become it. And that speaks to you doing it by practice. That speaks to you holding yourself accountable. How many people got their foot on your neck? Because you won't move. Do not be a doormat. Stop letting people walk all over your spirit, your mind, your will, your emotions. Come on, stop being someone who doesn't have a backbone. You got a wishbone. You wish things could get better. You wish things could turn around for your good. You wish people would treat you a particular way. Well, stop backing away from it and develop a backbone. Grow a backbone. Develop healthy boundaries. See, when you get that backbone, when you stop being a doormat, you're going to say, listen, I'm not going to allow you to talk to me this way. All right, you're coming at me negatively. You have a blessed day. I'm not going to allow you to speak to me in this particular way, in this particular manner. I'm not going to allow you to twist my words like you're trying to twist my arm. No, I'm creating healthy boundaries because I'm going to abound to a particular level of life, but I'm not going to allow you to keep me bound. And as a result of it, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create those healthy boundaries because boundaries are not a wall. Boundaries are a bridge. And that bridge now either grants access or denies access based upon particular individual's behavior. Is that cut and dry? Don't be a doormat. That's number one. Secondly, you got to lose the liabilities. Got to lose the liabilities. Anybody who's coming at you negatively is not an asset. They're a liability. Now, there's a difference between somebody who's coming at you negatively and there's somebody who's giving you constructive criticism. Somebody who's giving you constructive criticism is going to be speaking life into you from a level of care, compassion, consideration, concern. Right? You can tell that they have your best interest at heart. Someone who's bringing negativity to you, listen, they're very curt, they're very nasty, they're negative, they're very negative, they're manipulative, they're controlling, they're demeaning. And you need to start losing those liabilities. Because here's the thing, if you don't lose them, you're gonna lose. If you don't lose them, you're gonna lose you. That's why I talk about this in my book, Know Your No. Putting the no in November. How to build healthy boundaries in love without losing yourself. Too many times we're losing ourselves to appease people. We're losing ourselves to placating. We're losing ourselves to people pleasing. Losing yourself because you always wanted to be the cat's meow and the dog's bow wow. You wanted to be seen in a good light by everybody. And even the people that you think you're in a good light in their eye, to a certain degree, you're not. And you definitely are not when you just want to kiss the ring. Licking people's boots. When they tell you to jump, you just ask them how high. Lose the liabilities. Because now you are liable for what it is that they cause and what they exact upon your life. Are they constantly bringing negativity to you? Are they constantly making you feel negatively about yourself? Are they always bringing, is there always a cloud of chaos that follows them? Come on, wherever they go, it's a cloud of chaos. It just ensues, it just follows them wherever they go. They always find themselves in some gossip and some drama. That's telling you right there that you got to lose the liabilities, if it's plural, multiple, so that you can be an asset to yourself. Surround yourself with assets. Remove liabilities. Doesn't matter how long the history. It's about your destiny. And your destiny is greater than the history. Ain't about the past. It's about your future. Last but not least, thirdly, this is going to empower you to thrive. We're talking about knowing November, saying yes to greatness. Don't be a doormat. Lose the liabilities. Thirdly, say yes to your greatness. You say yes to your greatness by living from the aspect that no does not come with an explanation. No comes with a period. No does not come with an explanation. It comes with an exclamation. I said what I mean what I say. If you do this, expect that. Yeah, I can forgive you, but I can also remove you. Why are you continually giving people thousands upon thousands of chances to prove who it is that they are when they showed you the first time? It's not an anomaly. It's not something that is just episodic. This is who they are. And here's the thing, they've been this way for a long time. You just had the veneers on. You just had the cloudy aspect on. You just were blind to it. Now's the time to open your eyes. And here's the thing, when you're now adopting the level of boundaries, when you're now moving into place of self-care and self-preservation and loving yourself and knowing your worth and now protecting your peace, now you're able to see through what it is that you never saw in the first place. By saying yes to your greatness, and saying yes to your greatness says, I'm prioritizing my peace now. Saying yes to your greatness says, I'm going to step back away from people who gossip, people who argue, who are energy drainers. Not going to be matching energy with people because matches start fires. I'm avoiding the spaces and the places that make me feel tense and bring anxiety and angst and chaos and heaviness and negativity and make me feel negatively about myself. I'm going to protect my mind. I'm going to protect my soul. I'm going to protect my relationships. And I'm first going to protect my relationship with myself. I'm going to protect my relationship with God. I'm going to protect my relationship with myself. I'm going to protect my heart. I'm going to protect my soul and my spirit. Because I don't want the virus of your attitude, the negative invaders of vitriolic rage and angst, and your own issues and your own wounds to now be affecting me, to make me hemorrhage because you weren't healed. All of that now moves you into a place to where you are selective. You know how you're selective? You're selective because you've adopted a standard. You're selective because you're choosing carefully. You're choosing wisely. You're not choosing wildly. Once again, you're not choosing wildly. You're choosing wisely. You are the one who allows people to come in and out of your life over and over again. Be a gatekeeper for your own soul. Stop giving everybody access. Giving everybody access to you is not good spiritual, mental, psychological hygiene. Be selective. Be unavailable. Because here's the thing, when you're protecting your peace, now you're able to screen the calls. You ain't got to pick up for everybody. You don't have to let everybody dump their negativity and their gossip and junk into your ears. You're the one who chooses which doors that you're going to walk through. You're the one who does not denies access to particular doors in your life. This isn't about you being nice, it's about you being kind. Because here's the thing, when most people are nice, they become nice nasty. And there's no scripture that encourages you to be nice. Well, I got to be nice to people. No, you don't. Who told you that? You've been indoctrinated the wrong way. Time for you to sanitize your spirit. Scrub your soul. That's oftentimes what society has inculcated into your subconscious. No, you don't have to be nice. You can be kind. Be ye kind one to another. Didn't say be nice. Be kind. And niceness is weakness. Kindness is toughness. There comes a point in your life where you have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired, so that you can save enough of you for you. Not saving some of you for you, saving more than enough of you for you. Because if you're not good to yourself, how can you be good to or for anybody else? This is about you putting the no in November. And I believe if you can right the wrongs, make an amends, shift the trajectory, not only will you say no in November, you'll begin to say no in the coming days, in the coming months, in the coming years ahead. Because now it's going to become a healthy habit. How? By the healthy boundaries that you built. Come on, if you're going to get stronger, you're going to have to flex that no muscle. You're going to have to do it each and every single day. And the only way that you're going to be able to now begin to do it is by first saying no to yourself. What are some things that you need to deny yourself access to? When you do it for you, you'll be able to easily say no to them. I want to show you how to say yes to your greatness. I want to really show you how to do that in my Amazing Eagles Academy, where I'm coaching, teaching, training, mentoring you. It's the most transformative online community where you're going to get the skills to actually close the gap between your ideas, your identity, your impact, your influence, and ultimately your income. Imagine what a transformed you looks like. Imagine what a healthy, healed, whole, confident, bold individual like you looks like. Think about what a transformed you who transforms situations and actually gets things done, and the non-procrastinating you. Imagine what that looks like. Let me introduce you to you. Let me introduce you to you, a new version of who it is that you are. My Amazing Eagles Academy community. I want you to join it right now. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, the enroll now button rather. Fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed. Theeaglesacademy.com. Come on, step into the space, a digital space where so many other gifted leaders are growing in our amazing community, energetic community, thriving community, to where the greatness that they're embarking on How they've said yes, it's going to empower you, and it's going to encourage you to do the same thing. Say yes to your greatness by going to theeaglesacademy.com. Tap the enroll now button. Fill out the form. Guarantee you're going to be transformed. I know you're transformed by this conversation. Drop a love donation via Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, on PayPal, which is info@EddieConnor.com, and then even on Zelle, EddieConnorJr @gmail.com. I want you to do that even right now. Links in the chat, links in the description of this video for how and where to give. You giving helps me to give back to my community and my mentees and so many other gifted leaders who are just waiting to be nurtured and empowered. You help me to do that. You're an extension of my hands and my heart by empowering other people to overcome as well. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Come on, join me on this journey. I've been growing your greatness. Help me to grow this channel for change that creates change and then also that breaks chains. Follow me on all the social sites. Put some respect on my name, family. EddieConnorJr @gmail.com. Let me know what you thought about the show in the comments below. The know in November by saying yes to your greatness. It's all about building those healthy boundaries. Let me know what you thought about the show in the comments below. You know I got to go, but I just want you to know it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but you know, brother got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, to remember to keep the faith and believe. It's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher.